G'day, so today we're out at Serpentine in Victoria. With me I've got Luke Milgate on his family farm. Do you just want to give us a bit of a rundown of what your farming operation is and how you go about each year?
Yeah, thanks Tim. Here at Serpentine we're a mixed grazing, irrigated dryland cropping, cereal and grain legume and an oilseed farm is what we do. Yeah, spanning around the 4,000 acre mark.
Yep.
Yeah, 400 to 450 mil rainfall is our annual average rainfall.
So what are the crops you got in this year?
So we're wheat, barley, canola. We have vetch for fodder, and yeah, they're the four ones we're running this year. Have dabbled in legume pulses and favour beans and lupins in the past, but rotationally this year that's what we're running.
So
yeah, as part of our broader rotation and a lucerne based pasture system.
With your Pioneer canola, generally what sort of crops are you following that with?
So the general rotation is we'll go in with a canola, and it's generally a Clearfield canola that seems to be working in our system, and then we'll go in with a wheat following canola, and then a barley or another cereal after that, and then maybe back into a pasture phase or a grain legume or a vetch phase, and then back into the canola system. Yep. So it's not a hard and fast rotation we run here. It's paddock dependent, and yeah, we sort of pick and choose where we need to be with trouble weeds and diseases in each paddock, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
So with Clearfield technology, are you sort of chasing any weeds in that?
Yeah, we are. We've had issues with brome in the past, so it seems to be a reasonable fit for our system, the Clearfield technology. It's, well, yield is king in most farming situations, so we seem to be getting the results out of the yield. So we don't have to use it as a Clearfield option, but we've got that there. So yeah, so we're using that, and it's been very successful for us as well with your clethodim and the like. But yeah, it's doing a really good job for us.
Yep. Yeah. You're talking about yield. So what sort of yields have you been getting over the last couple of years?
So yeah, Clearfield yields have been really good. We had a really favourable year. I think it was 2021. I think it was a really good finish, and we cracked 4 tonne with it, which is something I've never done. And that's a dryland yield. Yeah, predominantly we're pushing through 3 quite simply. It's a bit of a beast, the Clearfield technology, and it seems to just get the job done when we want it to. And yeah, we can get some pretty handy yields. So 3, historically and predominantly we were 2 to 2.5 tonne canola yields back previously, but now yeah, 3 tonne's pretty simple to do, and a lot of guys around the district are doing 3 tonne. So yeah, so that's just a progression in technology, and it's paying dividends for us.
With that, have you seen any changes in what you do with your nitrogen to get to that sort of level, or is it more just based off technology that
No, we haven't changed a lot of our agronomic practices, to be honest. No, they're pretty standard agronomic practices, what we do. We capitalise in the good years with more nitrogen, obviously, like any farmer would do. If the season's going with you, then you give them the potential, like the nutrition for the potential they've got. But it's progression in technology. It's as simple as that. Like it's a product and a plant that gets up, gets going, and you get that really good good weed competition and crop competition, and get it up and get going, get ground cover, and then it just grows biomass. And biomass in bulk is yielding canola, as most people do know. So if you can get it, if we can get it up and get it cabbaging early, it just does its thing for us. That's its job. That's what it does, and it's really good at it.
So plant timing, what are you sort of aiming at?
We're aiming from anywhere from the 10th to 15th of April is our ideal sowing window for us. Yep. Historically, we were start Anzac Day. Now we went it all in by Anzac Day. So so we pushed that probably 10 to 15 days earlier. Spreads our sowing window out with our other crops, so we can hit optimal timing with all our crop types that we're growing. I'm not afraid to sow dry, and so it seems to still get up and get going.
Yep. So this year we've definitely seen the early sowing crops have done really well in the district. So
they have, yeah, indeed. We've got some stuff that came up a lot earlier than others, just purely paddock history style. They'll end up yielding far better than the other stuff would. Just purely just early establishment into moisture before it got marginal. And yeah, it's done us a world of good, I think. Yeah.
And on to next year, what are we looking at doing there?
Yeah, next year we've got our vetch and our hay country will go into a canola, and it'll be a Clearfield canola. Yeah, what type? Well, we'll work that out in a farm meeting in due course when we sit down and do a plan. But it'll be something in the lines of 44 194 or PY 421. It seems to be a really good variety for our district in our area. It's performing well. That's the varieties we have in this year, and yeah, if it's a variety that's working and performing, then we'll stick with it.
Both them varieties have worked very well in this district over the last couple of years, which has been great. 421 gives you a bit of versatility at the back end, and it's got plenty of yield potential.
Absolutely, yeah. We managed to, we were lucky enough to have a plot of that in with a Y94 plot last year, and yeah, it was as good, if not better than our Y94, the 421. So yeah, it seems to be a really good variety coming through, which is gives us good confidence to go into it regardless of weather and everything, just going with our normal program and get it in, and the crop will do its thing as we move through the season.
Yep. No, that sounds good. We appreciate your time, and look forward to next year.
Anytime, not a problem.